Welcome back, folks. The Let's Play Inside. And when last we left off, I have one more of these orb things to deactivate. And unfortunately, it is by this elevator. And the problem is that I need two groups of people. I need one group of people to help me get to the cable that gets me to the upper area, but I also need a group of people to help me when I'm in that upper area to get me to the orb. And I tried to very carefully get only some people to fall, but once some people fall, they all fall. But I've been thinking about it for a very long time, and I think I know what I need to do. And you know what I don't need to do? I don't need to pay any attention to this clock, because this clock is not going to help me at all. Instead, I'm going to fall down here and do what I was doing before, but I'm going to be very careful with the lift once I get all of the people to the lift. I think the key is to take advantage of the fact that when you activate the lift, it shuts off. And I tried to get people to rather when the lift activated, I tried to leave the lift so that I could send them down without me. And that didn't work because of those gates. But those gates are what are going to ensure that I separate the people here. Because that will separate them, provided, of course, I can separate out enough people. That's the theory, anyway. It's probably not going to work, but it is worth a go. It's the only thing that I can actually manipulate at this point. So let's give it a try. Let's do this, and that's probably... that may be enough people? Some people have fallen down there, and that is what I want. I want people to fall down there, and then I just want to press this button again, because they're now going to be moved up to the top area, and I'm going to have some people here on the bottom area. You thought you were something, clock, but you in fact were a red herring. A Piscata Rosia 445. Let's see if I have enough people up here to help me out. How many do I have? I have 4. Hopefully 4 is enough. I just need them to lift me up to this. And there we go! Aha! That did it! Yes, we've done it! And I accidentally pressed the wrong thing there. I cancelled out of the menu. We want to go back to here and see if anything has changed now that I have finally got the final puzzle solved. Let's head up and through. And here. Yes, they're all now active. They're all active. And this is open. Okay, what can we do in here? This is when it shuts on us and we fly into space. But no. Jumping does nothing. What about this? Oh! It's turned off and all the lights have gone apart from that one. And I know where that one is. That one is the one in the field. So let's go all the way back to the field. It's way back at the beginning of the game. All the way here. And go down there. Wow, that was pretty neat. The gate opens and if you're on it, you stumble. That's a nice little animation. So we know that there is the way down that I opened up. And I've nearly missed it. There it is. It's there. So let's... Oh, I've already opened it, haven't I? Or have I? Oh no, wait, I have to not be standing on it. Silly me. Down we go. Has anything changed? That's still there. What about this? Oh. I've heard those before. Where have I heard those before? I need to turn the sound up. Those are very ominous noises. So, that's left. That's up. And that's right. Where have I heard that before? Oh. Hang on. Where have I heard that before? If I... Here. There was a tape player that I mentioned. There was a tape player. So if I jump and ignore them, and go down. Alright, I'm going to need some paper, aren't I? Let's get some paper. I can hear it. Yes, those are those sounds. So let's listen. This is very tricky for me because my hearing isn't that good, and the whir from the orb thing is making it tricky to hear. Okay. Right. Okay. I think that's up. Right, left. Right. No. No, that's not right. Okay, let's try this again. Start from the beginning, me. Okay, that is an up. And that was another up. Then there was a right. A left. A right. A right. Is that another right? Up. 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 Right. Left. Left? There might be a third left there. Well, I've got a start there. That's probably completely wrong, but that was where I remembered there being one of those. And I got that again. This is not going to be the right combination. There's going to be something that I've done wrong. Probably some that I thought there were 3, that there were actually only 2. So, open this up. Down we go. What is down here? Why is it so well hidden? But either way... Alright, let's double check. That's up. So up. Up. Right. Left. Right. Right. And I'm going to think there's a third right here. Okay. Up again. Up again. I had to turn the sound really high to be able to hear it when I was checking it. Right. Left. 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 Oh-ho! There were 3 of them each. And with that, we have opened it. Always have pencil and paper handy. You never know when you might need it for a puzzle. You never know when you might need it. Let's go. I have no idea what we're going to find here. I had no idea we were going to turn into an amorphous blob, so... It's dark. We're likely to be attacked or eaten by a grue. It's very dark in here. This is going a long way down. Down into the depths. This is really dark and gloomy. There's a hum. Oh, there's light now. Okay, there are loads of these orbs here. And one of those there. One of those there. Hidden away. And the only thing that we can do anything with, I think, is this, because there's a light back there, and there's a cable too. We can jump at it, we can lift it. The only thing I can do is probably manipulate this. Will we get our answers by pulling this out? Will we find out what's going on? Well, there's only one way to find out. Nothing ventured. Oh, it's flickering. And again. There we go! Ha-ha! I've lost control of my character. Wait, that was controlling us all along. Were we one of the mindless people too? Was that why they were trying to stop us from getting there? I think that was why. They knew that we were trying to get to that thing, and they were trying to stop us. No wonder the dogs noticed us, no wonder. But that's just a theory of mine, one that's probably completely wrong, but when we pulled that out, when the mind control thing ceased working, we stopped moving. So either way, something was controlling us, someone or something. It could have been the amorphous blob thing, it could have been someone in that lab. That didn't answer many of my questions at all, but it did make me think about things in a different way. And that clock being so very sneaky and making you think there was something to it. Well played, clock. Of all the adversaries in this game, you were by far the most cunning. And because we've gone straight to the title screen here, I'm going to presume that that was an alternate ending and not the actual ending. The actual ending gave us the credits. That just brought us back to here. And with that, that is the end of Inside, a game that has so many mysteries to it and presents them in a way that really makes you think. And the gameplay, so much of this game is really good. The gameplay is solidly built, and all the things you need to solve puzzles are there in front of you. You just have to know what to look for. And the checkpoints are really generous. The sound and music and the atmosphere that is built up through all of that, and the places that you walk through, dreary and dark and foreboding, it's all sinister and mysterious and makes you wonder just what has happened. Is this world a world where there has been a cataclysmic event? Is this just a place where people are performing strange experiments? Is that amorphous blob something that humans have made, or is it something that arrived and consumed people and then they were able to contain it? Why were they content to let it go if they were experimenting on it? There are so many things that I don't think we'll ever see the answers for. I imagine there are many people that have spent a long time, a lot longer than me, trying to suss out what it all means. But I suppose in the end, you don't need to know exactly what it means. It's an experience that makes you think, and that is the important thing, and my, has it made me think. And I'm a little better at puzzle games than I thought I was. Just a little, because some of those puzzles, I thought I was never going to be able to figure out the solution to them, and then it just clicked. Then again, the game is brilliant, as I said, at presenting everything there for you. And there are only so many things you can do. So you have to use the controls that you have and the things that are there. You can't suddenly go, well, I can pick up this thing and put it in my inventory. All you can do is move, manipulate things and jump, and that's it. Sometimes there are the mindless humans there to help you, sometimes there aren't. And I've just thought of something. If we were being controlled, and if we were being controlled by that blob, why specifically us? Why not any one of the other people that we encountered that were also like us? What made us special in comparison? I don't know. More questions, even as I'm thinking about various things like the gameplay and how the game is really fun, and I encourage anybody to give it a go if they like puzzle platformers. Even that is making me think about more questions. But I like being asked questions. Being asked questions makes me think. And thinking is very important, as my dad says. He also says it's very dangerous, so no, I'm definitely going to go with the very important thing. It's always important to think. It's very important to think. And so, with that, that is the end of Playdead's Inside. I think I've seen everything this game has to offer. Unless there's a super secret, I highly doubt it. I found the main ending, I found the alternate ending, and I found all the orb things to get to the alternate ending. Unless there's now, as I said, an ultra secret orb, but again, don't think that's the case. What's to come after Inside? Who can say? It probably won't be a puzzle platformer. And it probably won't be a role-playing game, considering that I'm playing one of those too. But that leaves a lot of potential things that I could play, and who knows, I might find something in one of those genres I just mentioned that catches my imagination enough, like this did, that I'll want to play it. The future is yet to be determined, as I often say, and we shall see what it brings, but hopefully it will be something as fun as this game. I wouldn't mind, though, if it was a game that was a little less foreboding and full of peril and doom as this one, but knowing my luck, it'll have even more peril and doom. Ah, well. And so, I'm Kikoskia, and that was Inside. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got the answers to the questions you were asking. I got a few, but there are still so many things that I don't know. Perhaps over time, I'll figure those things out. And while I remember, there are a few things that I need to mention. First of which is that I have a Discord. I tend to hang around there quite a bit, so if you want to pop in and say hi or ask any questions, feel free to do so. The link to it is in the description below. We have rocks, and we have healing potions, but most of all, we have paper cups. A limitless supply of them! So if you want to grab 1 or 2 or 20 or 5,000, you can! Secondly, also in the description, is a link to my Patreon, where people pledge to continue supporting me in what I'm doing here, creating content that I love to create, but hopefully you enjoy watching. There's nothing hidden behind any paywalls. All the pledges just go to making what I do here possible. And if you want to check that out, or pledge, again, the link is in the description. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.